Bobby, I know we talked to you quite a bit after Game 3, about what it's like to be here and all that, but now that we're talking to you after a home game, I mean, they are chanting your name all night long.
Yeah.
What do you think, what's behind that, and what do you make of it?
I mean, like, Milwaukee's a tough city. We was meeting with, some people over the start of the season, about January, February, and they were just telling us all about the city, on how tough it is to live here and things like that. And, the city goes through a lot. So when they see somebody that gives his all and, work hard, because it's a blue-collar city, and I'm a blue-collar player, whether I'm making shots, whether they're going in or not, I still give my all to the team, get 100% for the name on the front of the jersey. And they love players like that. And, it's just fun, man, to go out there and play this game and, have the home court advantage as well, and just to get them involved just so we can, have that home court advantage.
Steve, I know you've said on a number of occasions that you had other offers, more lucrative offers, and you wanted the playoff stage. Just what's it been like to this playoff atmosphere?
Great, man. Coming here was one of the best decisions for my career-wise, man. I started off my career kind of shaky, up and down, a lot of highs, a lot of lows as well. And, when you first come into the NBA, you don't really understand the journey. You just, come from college. I was my best player on my team, player of the year, All-American in high school. So when I first got to the league, wasn't playing a lot, didn't really understand, was, kind of lost in the shuffle a little bit. If I fought my way in, played some, went through a lot of altercations and things like that. But, it's the journey is what makes it sweet, man, in the NBA. You really can't, put a tab on that. Coming here, man, was the best decision, like I said, of my career. Having good veterans like, Giannis and Brooke to coach me up on, how to be, a two-way player on the defensive end and things like that. Having guys like Chris and Drew that's unselfish, that can put the ball in the hole but still trust me to shoot my shots. And having coaches like Coach Bud and, Coach Ham and all the coaching staff that just believe in me. It was just a great business decision on that tip.
Bobby, when I watch you play, it feels like joy. Like that's like the word that I just look. What does it feel like?
Finally found peace, man. I'm at peace with myself. I'm at peace with my life. I'm at peace with everything going on around me. Was always just trying to find it again. Really couldn't find it, but having great teammates and great coaches, and the pandemic, like I said, it really helped me find out more about myself more than anything. Being at home for 9-10 months straight, watching guys on TV play in the bubble, not being able to go there really hurt. Being at home, my mom was actually fun though as well, getting to spend time with her. But knowing I loved the game, I had to sit out a lot and just wait my time. But I got a chance to really work on my game a lot, so that kind of helped me prepare for the moment, but at the same time it still hurt.
You're someone that obviously plays very aggressive on the glass, getting to do everything in the paint. What do you think of Drew's start and then just Brooks seemingly being all
You see that dunk Brooke had? That was crazy. Like, we was talking about it. That was, I don't know, man. That was he dunked it so hard. Like, that was crazy too. Like, I didn't think he had a chance of even catching that. But I think guys don't even understand how athletic Brooke is to do the things he does. And he's a great basketball player. But that dunk right there, I was at the top of the key and I saw him catch. I'm like, man, ain't no way he catching that. That's out of bounds. Then he dunked it. I'm like, yeah, that was a special moment. Got the crowd really, really hyped too. And from there, it was our game.
Bobby, series was tied. It's 3-2, game away. I know you're trying to stay in the moment, but how important? Maybe it goes without saying, but how important was it to not just bounce back?
To be at home, you got to take her home. You have to take her the home court advantage, man. I think the pressure is more on the home team to win, man. When your road team come in, if they lose, they're like, okay, cool, we can go home and try to win at home again. But I think we had to win the game, and knowing that the situation we was in, one of the best players in the world went down on our team. So other guys had to step up, and guys stepped up and played the role to the T. And it was fun, man, playing in that game tonight. The crowd was involved from the start. Got the chance to go out there and play basketball that we love, and it was a blast.
Malika?
Bobby, you've talked about taking advantage of any and every opportunity you've been given, but starting in the Eastern Conference Finals when Giannis is out, what did that mean to you, and what were you kind of telling yourself in terms of?
I was just trying to stay locked in. Like I said, coming here was a good decision for me. When you're on a losing team, like I said, man, you kind of take the moment for granted. You're just out there playing and trying to get stats or whatever. But when I came here, guys was locked in. Chris always on me about boxing out and rebounding and things like that. Coach Bud always on me about the low man. Giannis always about me about shooting the shot, stop pump faking. So guys really trusting me, and having guys like that, it just makes it much funner to play the game. Knowing that, Giannis went down, and we had to step up, and I think that's what makes the game that much better. When you have to stay locked in and stay in the moment and be ready. I didn't play the last couple games in the Brooklyn series, but I didn't pout. I just kept working and knew my time was going to come. And I always just believe in, when you do the things the right way, you do right, it always come back around. The cream always rises to the top. I just try to stay in the moment and be a team guy. So, and I give it all the credit to my teammates and the coaches for just trusting in me.
Jeff, and then we'll go to Uzun Cole.
Bobby, I know you've started games before, but this is your first playoff start. How did you get the news? When did Bud tell you, and what was your reaction?
I worked out yesterday in the gym, and they was kind of hinting around to it, but I didn't really think I was going to start. And then I came into the shoot-around this morning, and we did our little film. The coach said, you're going to start, and told the line. I'm like, okay, cool. I'm ready then. I'll go out there and start. And it was fun, though, man, but still got one more game. I'm a big-time believer in 12 o'clock rule. When 12 o'clock comes, then it's on to the next one. So let's enjoy the 12.
Mark Schwartz.
Hey, Bobby, you talked about Brooke being more athletic than people realize and the dunk that he had. How would you describe kind of what got into him tonight? I mean, we're so used to watching him.
I mean, Brooke a beast, man. Brooke a beast. The games that Giannis did sit out this year, I mean, Brooke, he went crazy in all those games that we played. He had monster numbers in those games. So, we already know what we're gonna get out of Brooke. He protects the rim, he plays hard. He's a team guy. He's fun to play with, man. He's a joy to be alongside. So what got into him was just him being himself, knowing that the situation that we were in, and he wasn't going to let the team down.
Thanks, Bobby. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.